Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. Please remember this is a general reading. It won't resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, you can look at your moon and rising signs for greater clarity. I'm going to take an extra card here so we can get clearer what this is about. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now you might know this, you might be sensing this. Always say, it might be that there's not equal give and take in it, or everybody's not making the same amount of effort here. It might be that you're with somebody because you don't want to be lonely. Perfection. Now, there's nothing perfect and no one perfect in life. And sometimes we need to look below the surface. We need to be honest with ourselves here about what's going on. So we need to look below the surface. It might be that this is not a perfect match and there's maybe somebody a wee bit more suitable out there, but we'll see what this is. The chemistry and the attractions is not going to be enough. We need to have more than just physical attraction to somebody. There has to be that X factor, as they cry it. I don't know. I'm not an expert on romantic relationships by any means, but there has to be that thing, as they say, or so they tell me. But you'll know within yourself. And sometimes, although there's no perfect person or situation in life, there's sometimes that we just we know there's maybe a more suitable person. I think the word rather than perfection is maybe a more suitable person. So we'll just see what this says. We'll take 3 cards. The 6 of Swords. Show me clearly, Spirit. The 6 of Swords. The 10 of Wands, yeah. And the Knight of Pentacles, right. So it might feel as if you've been in this relationship for a wee while, but there's no progress. It could also feel that there's a lot of challenges in this relationship, where there's one thing after another and you're getting a bit browbeaten with it now. It's more challenging than it should be. That's what I'm trying to say earlier. It's like the shoe. It's like always, oh goodness, they're showing me the Cinderella. Oh, goodness me, that's strange. Spirit is showing me the image of Cinderella. And she's trying to push her foot into a shoe that doesn't fit. It's not a good fit. Right, well that's interesting. I've never had that before, but there you go. Now, we could choose to persevere. We could look at the details of it, but the chances are that the reason it's become challenging, it might be that you're keeping going with this. You might be in something you know yourself isn't working, but you're keeping going. You're persevering with it, but what Spirit's saying is we need to look at the details of it because we need to move forward. Now, it might take a bit of careful planning as well. You might feel that you want to take time to work things through. But there's things coming to an end here. Things are definitely far too challenging. It's not the perfect fit, definitely, and we're starting to realise that, I think. We're starting to move from these choppy waters into calmer waters. We're starting to get the clarity we need, and we need to move on from this. Sixes are forward movement. There's also a lot of success attached to sixes when we're prepared to do that and go into the 6, a number 6 from a 5, because 5s are change for me and 6s are the progression. So we need to look at this. We'll clarify this 6 of Swords energy. Spirit, please show me clearly. We'll also clarify this Knight of Pentacles. We're needing more stability in our life. We might have an idea here of what kind of stability we want, but we need to move towards that because it's not happening in the relationship you're in. What they're saying here is Spirit suggesting, and we all have freedom of choice. This is only guidance. We're suggesting that you're not going to get out at what you want. So if you're wanting stability, you're going to have to look at the details of this relationship. You're going to have to look at things and how to go forward. So we'll clarify the 6 of Swords. Yeah, another 6. 3 of Cups. The 5s. There's the 5s I was talking about, you see. 5s are change. And this is antagonistic in environments, or it could be niggles in your relationship. It can be, you doubting your ability to bring the stability in here. But you're needing to change things. You could be nitpicking at each other. There could be, daft things going on in your relationship. But this needs to change. You need to be comfortable enough and believe in yourself to be able to move forward towards a more suitable partner in the future. Now, when you're prepared to do that, you will go forward towards success. You will be successful in moving on. We all have the ability and the strength to do these things. And you can see he's been through battle here, but he's coming out victorious and people are respecting him. You'll be able to create beautiful things for yourself. Growth will come back into your life. Because when we've got a relationship in our life that's very challenging, it takes up a lot of our energy. So we need to be free to consider other things. You might even want to go out with friends, have a night out. You might want to, go forward in that sense. Do something you enjoy here to lighten the load. This can also be a third party interference from your family, your soul tribe. Now, people could be suggesting things to you. There might be people noticing around you here that things, you sure you want to be in this. It's really not about them. But they might have your best interests at heart when they're saying these things because they want you to be happy. They might be trying to cheer you up here. But what we're seeing here is we're seeing antagonistic environments and situations around you that need to change. And a light-hearted, joyful energy needs to be maintained or brought back to your situation. Now, we'll clarify, like I said, this Nine of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles. Oops, a daisy. Forward movement. This is the Chariot. It could be Cancer, could be you, or you could be dealing with a Cancer, but you're coming into your own reading here. The Chariot, yes, the Ace of Cups here, and the Magician. And this is you making the plans and considering ways forward. You're manifesting new opportunities for happiness and you're moving on. And this is really important because, you might feel a bit unsure about this. You might want to take baby steps to go forward again. But it's about you setting new goals for your happiness. Now, you can also attract in, because this hasn't worked out this time, doesn't mean to say that you couldn't, if you move on from these energies, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities for relationships and happiness here. So you can be leaving someone behind because they're not the right fit for you, and you could be manifesting. It doesn't mean to say you can't go on and want to manifest someone new into your life that brings greater stability. So Knights are people that come in. This could be a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn energy that comes forward, that's more stable, that's a better fit for you. Might take some time to heal, or you might have to wait a wee bit. It might take a long time for you or a period of time for this person to appear, but they won't appear. You can't manifest new things if you're still with the person that you're not getting on with. So things are challenging. There's no doubt about that. But it's because they were saying that this is not a perfect fit. This is not a perfect fit. You won't get perfection or stability or go towards stability in this situation. So we have to make new goals for ourselves. We have to come out of it and give ourselves an opportunity to manifest, move on and manifest new opportunities for happiness within your life here. Home. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move home. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean home. It means changes of any kind. Home for me is where you feel comfortable. Feeling at home in your own skin. Feeling it at home with the person you're with is really, really important in life. Okay, I hope this helps. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.